Behind Microsoft deal, the specter of a Nokia Android phone. MidTimes.com. Technology Personal Tech Business Day. Go. September 13, 2013, 3:55 p.m. Behind Microsoft deal, the specter of a Nokia Android phone by Nick Wingfield. Joe Riddle/Getty Images. Nokia reached a deal with Microsoft in 2011 to use the Windows Phone on its smartphones. Seattle. Before Microsoft reached the deal to buy Nokia's phone business, there was a possibility that Nokia could have switched its smartphones to Google's Android operating system sometime after late 2014. And now, it is clear that a Nokia Android phone was more than a possibility. It was real. The team within Nokia had Android up and running on the company's Lumia handsets well before Microsoft and Nokia began negotiating Microsoft's $7.2 billion acquisition of Nokia's mobile phone and services business, according to two people briefed on the effort who declined to be identified because the project was confidential. Microsoft executives were aware of the existence of the project, these people said. Another person said the idea of Nokia using Android wasn't a part of Microsoft's discussions with the company about an acquisition, even though that was widely recognized as a possibility. On one level, Nokia's Android effort is not shocking. Companies often have plan Bs in the works in case they need to change course on strategy or want to help negotiate better terms with partners. Getting Android to run on Nokia's hardware was not a Herculean engineering effort, according to the people familiar with the project. Still, a functioning Nokia Android phone could have served as a powerful prop in Nokia's dealings with Microsoft, a tangible reminder that Nokia could move away from Microsoft's Windows Phone software and use the Android operating system, which powers more than 3 out of every 4 smartphones sold globally. Susan Sheehan, a spokeswoman for Nokia, declined to comment, as did Frank Shaw, the Microsoft spokesman. Nokia reached the deal with Microsoft in 2011 to use Windows Phone on its smartphones, but Nokia had an option to exit that partnership at the end of 2014. Unraveling that deal would have been painful for both parties. It would have been devastating to Microsoft's mobile phone efforts since Nokia accounts for more than 80% of the Windows Phone handsets sold. For Nokia, changing such an important ingredient in its products would have been a costly setback too. Nokia has faced criticism that it made the wrong decision in choosing Windows Phone over Android several years ago. Nokia's share of the smartphone market fell to 3% during the first half of 2013, from 32.8% in 2010. There is no telling for sure whether Nokia would have been better off with Android over that time. It is possible the design of the operating system and greater abundance of Android apps might have put Nokia in a better spot. The current status of Nokia's Android project is unclear. Presumably, after Microsoft completes its acquisition of Nokia's phone business early next year, there won't be much future for it. Related articles also tagged Cellular Telephones, Microsoft Corporation, Nokia OJ, Software. The end of an era in mobile. For BlackBerry, bad news in the Microsoft-Nokia marriage. Microsoft-Nokia could woo buyers trading up to smartphones. The Bloody Balmer and stalled discussions on the long road to a Nokia deal. With Microsoft-Nokia deal, competing in the smartphone market. Previous post Twitter versus Facebook, the tale of two sides. Next post for developers, a downside to a public Twitter. Bit's homepage. Previous post Twitter versus Facebook, the tale of two sides. Next post for developers, a downside to a public Twitter. Scuttlebutt news from the web, annotated by our staff. Essays get read all over New York, not just at toll booths. Forbes vertical line: the hacker altered his car's pass to set off alerts whenever it was being accessed, and found he was being tracked. Amy O'Leary. Dogs are perfectly happy to socialize with robots. Popular Science vertical line: the photo here, of a beetle expectantly sniffing a gloved robot hand is, to me, incredibly depressing. Amy O'Leary. Gamers unleash swarms of nanoparticles on tumors. New Scientist vertical line: inspired by a protein folding game that yielded real-world gains. Now a new effort, NanoDoc, targets cancer. Amy O'Leary. Touchscreen phones know it's you from taps and swipes. New Scientist vertical line: who needs fingerprint recognition when your patterns of tapping, swiping and pinching are just as unique. Amy O'Leary. See more. Around the web. The Verge. Nokia